namu. Every normal ira, dear say, Tika Yajiwa Enfa Kwanso. Anyhow would whoopee, Henya Daji change so dead for, and normal echo, said Yabea Wobetiasi. Yanis what you say, Yabasumu, near Sumo Sumpa. Ghana Shippers Authority, our Ghana Shippers House, Ridge, Accra, Gapuha Towers, Tema, NCA Building, 4th Gardens, Echupe, Oakmas, Takradi Shippers Center, Takradi, Yamusa Building, Sansuna Gumbihini, Tamale, Yawo Complaints Unit, Ewo Elibu, Paga, a flower border, Sansuna Kutukarium Shenjanabia, and a Takotel, Takradi, Fred, 0302 666915, and I toll free number 0800-300-555.
Ghana Shippers Authority, providing shipping solutions.
Gracefield morning. Welcome to Maritime and Port News. Maritime and Port News is proudly sponsored by the Ghana Shippers Authority. They provide you with the best in all your shipping solutions. You can contact them at the Shippers House in Accra, and is also supported by Amen Scientific and Alternative Medical Hospital. Amen, God is our healer. You can watch me live now on Facebook and on YouTube on Omanfm, and also listen to Maritime and Port News on Omanfm in Kumasi. My name is Boateng. Let's take a look at our stories this morning. The Ghana Revenue Authority, GRA, has officially commenced work on its ultra-modern two-story building information technology training center at Tema, being financed by KfW German Bank for Development. The construction, which had already begun, is expected to be completed and operationalized in November 2022. The Deputy Commissioner Operations, GRA, Mr. Augustine Sifa, said the funding from KfW was in two parts, made up of 3.5 million euros loan and 1.5 million euros grant. Now, Mr. Sifa said the project started with the signing of both loans and contract agreement between the government of Ghana and the German government. Reverend Amishadai Owusu Amwa, the Commissioner General of the Ghana Revenue Authority, in a speech read on his behalf by Miss Valerie Enison, Deputy Commissioner Transformation Office, noted that GRA's digital strategy fully aligns with the sentiment of assessing transactional data, automation of highly standardized tax activities, taxpayers' communication, and optimization of debt management processes. Reverend Amwa said the process of digitization and modernization of tax administration must always be carried out with consideration of its basic strategic objective, which he noted was to raise the level of voluntary compliance by taxpayers. He added that it was in that respect that GRA launched the Integrated Customs Management System, the ICUMS, which, according to him, had brought a significant increase in customs revenue since its implementation. The IT training center, he said, when completed, would also provide GRA continuous support for the authorities' system, including implementation of inevitable change requests that were often raised after a system had been implemented. On his part, Mr. Daniel Crow, German ambassador to Ghana, commended the government of Ghana for its transformational agenda. The Chief Executive Officer of the Association of Ghana Industries AGI, Mr. Setchum Akwabwa, has called on members to develop proper governance structures to enable them benefit from the various interventions the association was offering. He said some members had lost out on many international agency programs for development and even national programs because their business system did not support the requirement of such programs. Mr. Akwabwa therefore encouraged them to be ready through the institution of basic organizational structures to make them ready for such opportunities. He was speaking during the 18th annual general meeting of the Association for the members of the Western and Central branches on the theme repositioning local industries to leverage on the African continental free trade. Mr. Akwabwa underscored the need for members to also pay attention to business governance as the AGI had introduced the Enterprise Resources Program. If you just join us, you're listening to Maritime and Port News. Head of Agriculture Trade and Value Chain at AFCFTA Secretariat, Dr. Komla Bisi, has said that it is crucial for government to provide the required incentives to allow local and small processors to enable them enter and trade in the African continental free trade area. He said it is incoherent to push for opportunities under AFTA when government does not give incentives to local and artisanal processors to be able to take advantage of the regional market. Dr. Bisi told the media at the Second African Cocoa and Chocolate Expo in Accra that without local incentives, small and medium-scale producers would still be disadvantaged despite the benefit of AFCFTA, and for them at the Secretariat, cocoa is a major priority and the emphasis is on the value addition. There are therefore currently no incentives for artisanal cocoa producers who export to other countries in the sub-region. But the AFTA, according to Dr. Bisi, is considering the implementation of a zero-tariff driving cost on the export of value-added cocoa products from Ghana to the Africa regional market. Now, global shortage of shipping containers is on the rise as container demand growth has run ahead of supply growth since the second half of 2020. This means that congestion in ports and supply chain bottlenecks are equally increasing due to the high freight rate charges. However, inflating of new containers alone is no longer sufficient to meet overall demand, so it remains critically important that import containers are turned around as quickly as possible. According to Anna Naguni, aging of Iceberg Chair in Integrative Studies, University of Massachusetts, the conversation of global shortage of shipping container highlights the importance in getting goods to Amazon warehouses, store shelves, as well as your doorsteps during this Christmas. It is important that the turnaround time be hastening to ensure that container shortage would reduce as Christmas gets closer. On this note, we'll wrap up this morning's edition of Maritime and Port News. Maritime and Port News is proudly sponsored by the Ghana Shippers Authority. They provide you with the best in all your shipping solutions. You can contact them at the Shippers House in Accra, and is also supported by Amen Scientific and Alternative Medical Hospital. Amen, God is our healer. My name is Nanisi Boating, producers Kwekwa Boachi and Ejanto. Have a pleasant day.
Go. Wake up to a fresh morning. National Agenda, your number one morning show.
Enkofo ene abano ena ache Oman afa. If a Nigeria crowd honoma, northern part of Nigeria crowd pono, bebo honoma aban soja for edi control. Ivory Coast say honoma Mali, Guinea, baby bebri. Enuntino na e was it Ghana here, especially whereby ya insurgents na se kofo no efiri soro eba bedru Burkina Faso je so mo wo ye mo maso asia